Hello people, today's trade recap and also the last couple of days trade recaps because it's currently Friday, market's closed, and we'll just go over the trades I took this week. So we'll start with today's, and I had taken, oh, mouse is disconnecting, taken this trade. I'll post these executions at the end of the video. This was a 16R, so that was pretty good. In okay, so I took partials here, this swing low, and that was for I had this con, I had 5 cons in here. Took one here and took 3 here, and I wanted to leave another con running, so I had placed my stop loss literally like just here and got wicked up by there, and I wanted to hold this con until New York AM lows. So this would have been down here 45R, and unfortunately I got stopped out, but that's fine, it happens. But to my compliments, if we go here, we were bullish for the day, and we had this nice bullish run pretty much all day, and seeing this approach, order blocks and whatnot, especially this fair value up, seeing this happen just here, I decided to mark it out, have my entry on the CE, well, like a couple of points just below, and especially here we have some engine liquidity just here, so it's perfect. Yeah, I had my entry 1 point below CE, and it tapped, I think it was three ticks into drawdown and just rallied to my TP, so that was brilliant. My TP choice just was down here. I think it was on, yeah, I remember I drew the fib here, and my TP choice was just below the 0.75 of this 15-minute fib value gap, and it hit pretty well. Price reversed back up and hit my stop loss for 1 con, but yeah. So that was today's trade, and again I'll post executions at the end of the video. Yeah, and here, this was yesterday's trades. I took 3, which honestly I was breaking my rules, and we also had Trump speaking as well as um, the US Treasury. So honestly, I shouldn't have really been trading, but this was all after Trump. So I think this one, I got stopped out here, and oh, where was I gone? I'm all the way back here. What the hell? Yeah, it was this. I marked out the fib for that because this we were tapping into this breaker block just here, and so again any sort of imbalance. I mean we didn't even invest fairly gap as well, so I guess that works as well. And so I entered off the, what was it? Yeah, I entered off the .75 and got stopped out pretty easily. Yeah. Honestly, I shouldn't have taken that just yet because I was waiting for some engine liquidity form, and we hadn't had any just here. So that was pretty stupid. But I decided to re-enter. Um, I don't know why my entry was there. I'm gonna be honest. I think I was going for a CE entry, and I just had it a couple points below. But this one here, again, same confluences. We had some engine liquidity here and here. And I also decided about like an hour and a half later to go for a buy. And where was my confluences for here? I hate when it does this. Alright, I can delete that now. Yeah, it was. I don't know. I think it was this week into again this breaker block, and we didn't close. We didn't inverse this fair value gap, so it was valid. This wick here, and I think I drew my fib wrong. I'll be real. I didn't. I don't know why or where I entered. Like there. My God. I think I did the same. I think I entered off the CE, but like again a couple points higher. This is all running a 10-point stop, by the way. Okay, this was a 9-point stop for some reason. So that was better. Anyway, I got stopped now. But yeah, and it kind of consolidated for a bit on my entry. I think I entered off this candle here. No, oh no, it was this one here. So I tapped my entry. I went up, got very close to my. It was 1 point off my stop loss, and again I just targeted the top of this order block here. But I mean I could have targeted up here and had this order block, and it would have just ticked it and price reversed. But sort of a 1 to 4, I was very happy with. And again, the buy and price just rallied down. I don't actually know what happened here. Asia was moving mad, I guess. But that was for yesterday. Yeah. And where else? Here. This was Wednesday, the 11th of June. I took 2 trades. I think I did a trade recap on this. Let me check. Yeah, so I did do a trade recap for this. But these were the trades I took yesterday and today.